Hi, this is Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge. Today we're going to take a look at another Ganzo product, the G204 Multitool. It's one of their earliest multi-tools, and we'll find some things that are really good about it and some things that they probably have updated on their current list, and if they haven't, for their future multi-tools, some things that they can do. Come on down to the desktop and we'll take a good look at this thing. Okay, so there it is in its ballistic nylon case, a nice firm case with a good snap on it. I really like this snap button, it works really well. There's the multi-tool, and it comes with a set of bits. The set of bits is optimized for most of the world, but not for Canada. Because in Canada we do most of our screws have the Robertson square holes in them, and they need the square drivers. So what I did was I took out the 3 bits that I thought I would use least often on this multi-tool. We have the number 3 Phillips, and I have the driver, and it is magnetic. So the first thing I want to show you on the multi-tool is that driver. So let me take it out. You've got a square post as one of the drivers on your kit. You put the square end in there, and it's magnetized to hold on, so you can shake it, not coming off. And then you put your bit in there, and then you can use the screwdriver kit. I'm going to have to change the zooming on this. I'm just not far enough out, so hold on, guys. So there's the bit on the end, and it fits nice and snug in this piece. And I've tested out these bits. They're all standard. They work properly. They fit snugly into screws. I'm not going to go over that. Here's the first thing that I hope Ganzo fixes in the future. This square hole is a fair bit larger than the square post. That's the first big thing that I'd like changed. Finishing talking about this, this rubberized holder is very good. It holds each bit snug. I've not had any fallout inadvertently, and I've had none that are difficult to put in or difficult to take out. And so that all sits together. And here's my next negative thing. And once I've done this, I've gone over pretty much both of the negative things that I don't like. And as you can see, both of them have to do with these screwdriver bits in some way. Let me get a flashlight here so I get a little more light on the subject. You see inside the pouch? You see that flap? It's just in the middle. That's made out of a soft material, a fabric of some sort. And on the odd occasion, well, actually not that odd, frequently, it folds back like that. If I put the multi-tool in and out while I have this out, and so I just use the pouch for the multi-tool and I push it in and out, it ends up getting all pushed in there, and then I can't get this back in where it belongs. So it might require a slightly larger pouch overall, but if there's a hard plastic container there that is meant for these, that would be much, much better. But the rest of the pouch is really nice. The back has got a good webbing here, and it'll take a 2-inch belt, just barely. 1.5-inch belt's really easy, so it works. And it sits snug on my waist. I've not had any problems with this pouch in any other terms except for that little bit of liner in there. Okay, so that's enough of the pouch. That's over with. That's dealt with. Now, I want to show you something that I did in case you want to do it too. This is no beef to do with the tools at all, or the multi-tool. I took a very small Allen key and I bent another end on it because I first tried it with the regular end to just put it in there to hang on so it would sit in my pouch. The purpose for this key is when I want to take out a knife or something, I have really small nails. I keep them way too short. And so I use this tool to take out my bits. So this is just an Allen key bent over. The magnet in here holds it and it stays nice and snug and it works really well. Let's talk about the main pliers. The main set of pliers, let's start right at the end. It mates up at the tip very well. They come together, they're even. There's none of this cross stuff with it, where you've all had cheap pliers where they cross on each other and don't mate up. It mates up very well. So you've got your snub nose crossed with needle nose, sort of half and half, which these kinds of multi-tool pliers tend to be, and that end works well. This more aggressive, larger end works well. The cutters work good for the stuff I've cut. I've not tried to cut too heavy of stuff because these kind of multi-tool pliers are not designed for the heavy stuff. They're designed for things like copper wire and that kind of thing. We've got a spring, so these are spring loaded that you close them and they open on their own. I've closed it up so that we can take a look at all of our multi-tools, and we'll start at the bottom here with the set of scissors. The set of scissors is quite good. It will easily cut paper. With a great degree of control. It will cut heavier stuff. Here's a KD box. Just fine, no problem at all. The set of pliers mates up really well. They're sharp, they work good. This mechanical spring here is very functional. It'll do the job. The next tool on that side is the flat screwdriver, the small one, and it works well. You can use that as your small pry tool. It's plenty strong because it's got some good thickness to it. The next tool is the can opener, bottle opener, wire stripper, thread, this V cutter. You've got both of those things on here. V cutter, can opener, and it's a true can opener. It's got a little bit of sharpness here at the tip. And the last tool in this side is the serrated knife. The other side, we will start with the saw. It's got a nice aggressive teeth for pulling and forward and back. So it takes a while because it's got such a short throw to it, but it works, and it works fine. We've got an awl that works good on leather. This edge is quite sharp. This is, again, one of those tools that's going to be rarely used, but when you need it, if you need it, you need one that's in good shape. And this one's thick and strong, and it will be there for you when you need it. Okay, and the next tool is the screwdriver post, which we already saw. And the final tool is the most anticipated tool. And I'll take it out with my other little tool. It's a nice, almost flat sheep's foot. There is a bit of a belly there, believe it or not. It's hard to see, it's hard to tell that it's there, but there's a bit of belly on this nice sheep's foot. And it's sharp at the tip for sure. It's also sharp on this other edge. So it can go through that cardboard, the thicker stuff. I'm just not very good at cutting through paper, regardless of how sharp the knife is. It's a skill. It's not just about the knife itself. It's about the skill of the individual. And this is one of the few times I'm showing you that my skill isn't that great. Now this is after I've used it to whittle. I've used it for cutting all kinds of stuff. I've done nothing to it, and it still has enough of an edge to, you know, cut through paper. Not super wonderfully, but it still cuts through paper. I've asked Ganzo what the metal type is that they've used in here, and once I hear from them, I'll put it either in an annotation or in the notes below. So there you go. This is a long video, but that's because there's a lot to say about a multi-tool. I think this is a good introductory multi-tool. It's listed at $15, and for $15, you get more than your money's worth out of this. It's a really good tool for $15. Now, they do have some more expensive models, and I hope to get my hands on a more expensive one of their newest releases, to see if they've addressed any of those concerns that I have, because I'm sure other people have mentioned those concerns to them, and we'll just wait and see. The Ganzo G204, not a bad tool. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you like this video, click on the like button. And if you've got somebody that you know who is needing a multi-tool or likes to know about multi-tools, why not share this video with them? Thank you. And remember, always cut towards your chum and not your thumb.